Hello and welcome back to Aubrey Books and Coffee. Please grab your beverage of choice and join me. So today we're going to be going back to opening the Dungeon in a Box for the D&D Adventures. I promised I'd give you updates as we went. So we did meet last month and it was hilarious. I know if you remember, and spoilers ahead of time, but if you remember, one of the big creatures that I took out of the box was a crab. So they're getting ready to have this massive interaction with the crab. And because I do have a daughter and she's younger, she's middle school age, we watch a lot of Disney. Plus I'm a Disney fan. And so we've seen Moana. And so I think you know where I'm going with this. So in the middle of this big adventure, I started playing the song that the crab sings in Moana, Shiny. And so a couple of the guys have kids too, and they just started cracking up. And it was a lot of fun. There was also these little 3D things that they had you make, which are kind of fun and cute, but apparently they shoot fire or arrows depending on what part of that little temple dungeon area that you're in. And it got a little interesting because a couple of the guys were already backed in a corner and any movement would have triggered this. So it got to where one of them was up against the wall, my husband, and the other guy had to scoot along behind him, between him and the wall. And it was so funny having them roll for this. And it was so funny, just the interaction and the uncomfortableness of what that would do. And we finally asked, why did you go behind? Why didn't you just go in front of him? And he was like, well, that way I had him as a shield in case the fire or the arrow flew. Okay, that makes sense. So anyway, it's funny. So the different characters are Urdok, and that's who was going behind my husband. My husband is Icarus, and then Baron is our third member. So I'll let you know how these three characters do moving forward. We're supposed to meet again in a couple of weeks. So now on to the main reason you even clicked on this video. I got the next Dungeon in a Box. So let's open it together. Now, we're not quite ready as a group for this second part. There was the first box kind of had a two-part adventure in it, and we've only completed the first part. So when we meet again, we're going to complete the second part. But it's nice as a DM, as I'm sure you know, if you're a DM as well, it's nice to be able to go ahead and prep that ahead of time. And so when I open it, it looks like we're going to have some minis and goodies in here again. And it looks like... oh, wow. The big guy looks like a magma wolf. Ooh, he's huge. Oh, my players are going to have so much fun with that. And then it looks like we have a mini called a Tidal Knight. So I don't know if that'll come into play or if that's just one of those fun minis. It's fun freebies. Oh, how cute. We got a little card that says who packed up our box. That is so cute. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, Zealous Astral Reaver. And then we got another little envelope with stickers. We'll have to still use the ship stickers from the first box whenever we play again. But it looks like now we can have on the ship a sea urchin tank. And we can have a steam spirit housing. I don't know if it's going to be something we have to choose between again or if we get both. And then like last time, you get those little fragment seals that go with the compass. And so they'll get to earn another boon. And last but not least, it looks like another piece of the compass if they are able to complete stuff. Then it looks like we have a card about Cessus Flask, a spirit of elemental steam. So interesting. I'm not sure how that's going to come into play. Again, we got the awesome little minis. I do love these. I think they are beautifully done. They're, again, that hard plexiglass, so they're very durable and very colorful. And they just look like a lot of fun. So I can't wait. And there's that wolf again. And I have no idea what this eyeball is going to be. I'm glad I'm the GM. Oh, and it looks like another card, kind of like that spirit element, Infernus Urchin Pool. Okay. I'm wondering how these are going to come into play. And then, of course, you get the main packet, which has our GM book in it to help kind of break down how the adventure is going to go. And of course, it gives us all the lovely details in there. And here's on the back that says everything that is in this box in case you wanted to pause and just kind of see, trying to get to go in focus. There we go, in case you wanted to know. And then we've also got some maps again. And again, I love their maps. I would get this box just for the maps. Because like I told you before, I am not an artist. And even if I was, I'm not so sure I could do something quite this beautiful. I mean, that is just incredible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. And of course, they never do maps on just one side. We now get the other side. So some nice hot rocky terrain going into kind of a beach and water scene. Super cool. And then just like last time, we also have those 3D images that we get to pop out and make into things. So I have a feeling there's going to be a lot with like an ocean theme. I'm noticing a kind of urchin and kind of deal going on there in lava. So anyway, it'll be interesting. I will keep you updated, and when I get next month's box, I'll let you know how this last session went. Hope you guys are enjoying your adventure as well. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and let me know if you have any other questions. Bye.